Hello and welcome back to my limited heal run of Pokémon Yellow. In the last episode, we did some stuff. We finished the Team Rocket hideout in the Celadon Game Corner, and at the very end of the episode, technically after the episode, Sleepy evolved into a Hypno! Yeah, right at the very end, well, right when I was training off-screen, Sleepy evolved into a Hypno, and that was about the end of my training, actually. So I think... Oops. Do not want to dig accidentally. Fortunately, it doesn't let us do it outside. I want to go ahead and... I think we're gonna use a token, actually. Because, well, let me check, Yeah, actually, because Charlie and Sleepy are gonna be the ones getting us through all the ghost Pokemon. Yeah, and Dig is all used up. And Sleepy only has a few more confusions left, I think. One more confusion. Yeah, so we are going to definitely heal, but it's okay. We're going to use our token, but we have a rival battle with Gary right at the beginning of Pokemon Tower, which is what we're doing today. If you haven't guessed from me saying, fight the ghost Pokemon. We're going to go ahead and heal up. Now that we have the Sylph Scope, we're going to take on Pokemon Tower, but like I said, first we have a rival battle. So used up a token there, but it's okay. We're going to fight Gary and get another one anyway. Also, there is that free heal inside of Pokemon Tower, which we are gonna hopefully not need to use yet. I want to save it for, like, pre-taking on Erica. Oh man, we're getting, like, it's all gray in here. It's almost reminds me of the old Game Boy. Alright, here's Gary. Let's go ahead and take him on. Hey, Ash! What brings you here? Your Pokemon don't look dead. I can at least make them faint. Let's go, pal! Oh, I'm pal now, aren't I? I'm not Ashy Boy. Okay, we have Gary, and he's gonna lead with... Oh, Fearow. Okay, well, I should not have sent out Bulby. I thought he always led with Sandshrew slash Sandslash. That's hard to say. Sandshrew or Sandslash, but apparently... No, he's well, let's see. He led with Spearow in the second battle. The third battle, though, he led with... I thought he led with his Sandshrew. Maybe he's not leading with Sandshrew yet. He definitely leads with Sandslash in the Elite Four, which may be what I'm thinking of. But anyway, prior to this, we did not have a good answer for flying types with Pikachu, but now we have Thunderbolt, so this should not be a big problem. And it was a crit. That might have mattered, but I'll take it. Banana, now that you have Thunderbolt, you are so good. Okay, Shelder. This, well, I could... do I want to use... Bulby or Banana? Oh, decisions. Honestly, I'll stay in with Banana. Because Thunderbolt has more PP. Gotta conserve some Vine Whips. I'm gonna save Bulby for... I guess I don't know if it's still a Sandshrew at this point. Okay, Vulpix. We're gonna actually... Could send out Charlie and use Dig. Because I do want to get Charlie more experience, but really Shades is behind in levels, and so I shouldn't let any opportunity to get him pretty easy experience pass me by here. So we're gonna go and Bubble Beam. Want to try to keep the experience spread out pretty well. Got the speed drop, not that it's gonna matter. It used Tail Whip, pretty much waste of a turn. Oh, Gary's got potions. Let's see if this water gun can one-shot from that range anyway. Yeah, it's a crit, though. Might have mattered. Again, might have mattered, but I'm gonna say probably not. Okay, Sandshrew. I wanted to save Bulby for this. I mean, I guess we could have used Shades against it, but no, I want to use Bulby. I love... Oops. There I go, spamming A again. But let's see, this might put it into knockout range for Vine Whip. I love the Bulbasaur line. As you guys know, Bulbasaur. I love Bulbasaur. I picked Bulbasaur my very first playthrough of Blue. Okay. Got Eevee. Let's go ahead and use Charlie. I know Dino Bunny would be the best choice because of Double Kick. But gotta get Charlie that experience. I still haven't decided whether I'd rather... Man, that Ember did not do enough. Eevee's special must be decent. Still haven't decided what I'm gonna do, whether I feel like I'd rather wait for Charlie to evolve, or wait. Let me word this properly. Hold off on Charlie evolving until I learn Flamethrower, because he would learn it at level 42, or wait, like, evolve him and then wait until level 46. I don't know. I still have time. Anyway, how's your Pokedex coming, pal? I just caught a Cubone. I can't find the grown-up Marowak yet. I doubt there are any left. Well, I better get going. I've got a lot of... I'm trying to read faster than the text is coming up. I've got a lot to accomplish, pal. Smell you later. Oh, Pikachu moves out of the way. That's actually kind of cute. Alright. Well, anyway, now we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna put Sleepy up front. Because again, Sleepy and Charlie need to be leveled up for this battle. This battle with Erica is what I'm trying to say. Alright, so on this floor we're gonna start getting some wild encounters and some other trainer battles. They're gonna be mostly Ghastly. I think maybe all Ghastly until we get to the upper floors. There's some Ghastly, well, mostly Ghastly, and then there's a couple Haunter and Cubone. But for now, yeah, we're gonna try to fight as many trainers as possible. Because again, getting that sweet, sweet experience. This should be easy experience, especially for Sleepy, but also for Charlie with Dig. Okay, Nightshade. So yeah, I heard there was a glitch in Generation 1 that caused Ghost-type moves to have 0 effect on Psychic types. Which, I mean, I know Nightshade is a set damage move, so it's not really a prone to weakness and resistance. But am I mistaken, or, like, if you tried to use Seismic Toss on a Ghost-type Pokemon, wouldn't it have no effect? So, like, if Ghost was glitched to have 0 effect on Psychic types, shouldn't Nightshade not affect it either? I don't know. I don't know the answer to that. The only way to test for sure would be if one of these Ghastly knows Lick and tried to use Lick on me. That would be the one way to know for sure. But it seems to me, even if it's a set damage move, if it has 0 effect, it shouldn't affect me. Like, if it has 0 effect on that type. Obviously, though, I know Ghost wasn't supposed to have no effect on Psychic, but that's what everybody tells me the glitch was. Like, it's funny, though, in all my time, like, when I played Red and Blue and Yellow, I noticed a couple things. Like, I noticed that Lick and Nightshade were the only Ghost-type attacks, and I noticed that having Nightshade as a Ghost-type attack was pretty useless against Psychic types, because it's a set damage move, but I never noticed Lick not affecting Psychic types. Probably because most of the Ghastly and Haunter you run into are at too high of a level where they use Nightshade instead of Lick anyway. Ah, Confuse Ray. That's another one. That's another one. And we're gonna hurt ourselves in confusion. Of course, gonna go for that Nightshade, which is pretty annoying at this stage of the game. Actually, Nightshade's one of those ones where the higher the levels go, actually the more dangerous Nightshade becomes. Like, if it uses Nightshade again on me, I'm gonna have 1 HP, so, like, it'll be really dangerous if I hit myself. So we're gonna go for a Fresh Water. Aha! Well, thank you, Ghastly, for using Lick and confirming my suspicions that, okay, so if it goes to use Lick, it is glitched to not affect Psychic types. Interesting. Probably got, like, the programming reversed on that. It's supposed to be... I think Ghost were supposed to be immune to Psychic, which was supposed to make up for the fact that the only Ghost types in the game were also Poison type. But still, that's interesting. Like, so now I have to... I'm gonna do a controlled experiment here. So if Nightshade, being Ghost type, had no effect on... had an effect on a Psychic type, even though Lick had no effect on Psychic types, but the set damage move did, I'm gonna just, like, perform a controlled experiment here. Remember, Banana knows Seismic Toss. I'm going to try a Seismic Toss on this Ghastly here, and see if it's consistent. It is! Okay, so I wasn't sure about this, but in Gen 1, set damage moves had no had nothing to do with type effectiveness. Oh, and as a punishment for that experiment, I get paralyzed. Great. You know, I'm just gonna use another seismic toss, why not? Conserve my thunderbolts. Interesting. Yeah, I don't remember that. Well, like, again, I don't remember, probably because when I played Generation 1, I almost never had a Psychic type, because I never got an Abra, because I knew I couldn't evolve it into Alakazam. Well, I mean, I had both versions of the game. But I don't know, for some reason I just never used an Abra slash Kadabra slash Alakazam. And I never, ever, ever used a Drowsy. Also never used, like, Slowpoke or Starmie. Well, I might have used Starmie one time. But anyway, all that to say, I never really had a Psychic type on my team, so I never had Lick. I never had Lick attempted to be used on a Psychic type. So I'd always heard about this glitch, but I knew Nightshade affected Psychic types, so I was understandably confused. But that's why. Another, I don't know if this was a glitch or intentional in Generation 1, but set damage moves, it doesn't matter if your type is not supposed to affect the other type. I guess that was kind of like, well, originally when Future Sight was introduced as a move, I guess it was Generation 2. It completely passed, like, the type effectiveness check. It completely bypassed the type effectiveness check, so it did damage, independent of type, so it could hit dark types. That's been changed. I think it got changed in, maybe it was Generation 5, to now do Psychic type damage, so ghost types are immune to it. But I suppose set damage moves were kind of like that. Aw, Pikachu's scared of the ghosts. Don't worry, Pikachu. You can even seismic toss those ghosts. Nothing to be afraid of. Poor Pikachu. He's gotta be outside of his Pokeball at a time like this. Well, you can decide what's worse, being in your Pokeball or being surrounded by ghosts. I guess it's up to you, Pikachu. But anyway, yeah, so I'm glad I had this opportunity to test that glitch and experience it for myself, that type glitch. Because like I said, I just never, for whatever reason, never experienced it in my own playthroughs of Generation 1 in the past. Let's go pick up these items. Hopefully we're not running out of items. Well, we got an HP up, let's just use that right away. Again, gotta save some space. Keep saving space. What was TM2 again? Razor Wind, oh right. I was gonna sell that. Remind me to sell that. Also, I can deposit that lift key, because I don't need it right now. Let's give it to Shades, because actually, Pikachu's HP is higher than Shades right now. That's probably partially to do with the level difference, but it's not that big of a level difference. The only thing about this, well, A, conserving money, so I can have a bunch of potions, and B, conserving item space, is that I don't have repels packed. Which is annoying, because I have to bother running into all these Pokemon. But it's alright, we're just gonna farm out experience from all these possessed trainers over here. They all have Ghastly, except for like one a little later on that has a Haunter. And that Confuse Ray. These Ghastly are pretty fast. I mean, we outspeed a few of them, but most of them are able to get a Confuse Ray and/or... Yep, there's that Lick again, and/or a Nightshade off on us. Alright, we're gonna give this one more try. Well, it's gonna Confuse Ray us again, so I guess it's another free turn. Alright, that's not so bad. Okay, level 28. Let's see, I'm gonna see if you can grow one more level, and then we'll swap out for Charlie. See if that works. Oh, you know what? I want to switch, because these fresh waters are way too far down. I want to switch with something. Let's switch with max potions, because I don't want to waste that max potion just yet. Oh, and I also wanted to use the fresh water. There we go. Almost full health, as a matter of fact. Actually, I realize I haven't been skipping in between trainers, but that's probably because I've just been talking the whole time. I'm just, like, so... I can't explain it, but, like, I'm happy that I got to test out that Ghost versus Psychic thing. Because most of... I haven't played Gen 1 in a while. And whenever I look on the internet, they have, like, those little memes or these posts or videos about all of the glitches or just unbalanced battle mechanics in the Generation 1 games, and most of them I knew about. There are a couple I didn't know about, like if a multi-hit move, if one of them crits, they both crit. But most of them I did know about. I didn't know about focus energy lowering your crit ratio. I didn't know about that one either. But I knew a lot of them, like the way wrap and bind moves like that worked. Not really a glitch, but like an unbalanced mechanic. And the way that sleep worked was pretty unbalanced, and the way that if you were frozen, you never thawed out. I guess unless you were hit with a fire type move. I thought that was just updated in Generation 2, but apparently not. But yeah, one thing that I definitely never knew about was the whole thing about Ghost not affecting Psychic. So when I read that, I was like, but why? The only Ghost type attack was Nightshade, which that's not true. It was Lick, but I remembered for sure Nightshade hitting hitting Psychic types. But there you have it. Lick did not. But come to think of it, I don't know if on that list of glitches / bad battle mechanics, I don't know if the set damage moves affecting Pokemon that should be immune to it was on there. I don't know. But apparently it's true. Okay, we're not gonna walk this way because we're gonna save. I get one token, like one heal that I don't have to use a token on that thing. So like I said, gonna avoid it. Gonna avoid it, for sure. Alright, gonna run from this. And, I was gonna say something else, but I lost my train of thought. And I'm not getting it back. I've pretty much just been going on and on and on about that, Ghost and Psychic type effectiveness thingy. So I better stop now. Find something else to talk about as I keep running into Ghastly. Ooh, I ran into a Haunter. Having a Haunter, level 27. Having a Haunter would be pretty cool. Can I even run from it? It's probably faster than me. Okay, we ran. Could have been cool to try to catch a Haunter, but I don't know. I didn't want to waste valuable PP on it. That's the other thing about this type of limited heal run. Unless it's a crucial Pokemon, there's not really much need to catch a whole bunch of Pokemon. Unless it's something that like I can really make use of. But I have a pretty diverse team right now, and having Sleepy, like, I'm pretty much set. As far as, like, the main problem in Generation 1 are Psychic-type Pokemon, and with Sleepy I can resist Psychic types and do decent normal-type damage to them. So, with everything else, I have a good variety, so we're good. I don't need to catch any more Pokemon, and use up PP trying to weaken and catch them. We might see, maybe when because you have to do the Safari Zone to get Surf and the Gold Teeth, which allow you to get the HM for Strength, both of which you need. Maybe when I go into the Safari Zone, if I run into anybody interesting, I might try to catch them. You know, Chansey or Tauros. I mean, odds are I won't catch them. But just, you know, for fun, I'll throw the Safari Balls just for kicks. And of course, we're gonna hurt ourselves. Actually, Sleepy has been decent in handling confusion. Yeah. You know what, though? I wonder about the AI in this game, because the AI defaults to making the Pokemon use only moves that are super effective against the other Pokemon. Like, against your Pokemon. So, Ghastly used Confuse Ray, which is a Ghost-type move, and Nightshade, and it goes to use Lick, so the AI must be saying that Ghost is super effective against... Like, the AI must think that Ghost is super effective against Psychic, even though, in practice, that's not really the case in this game. I don't know. Although, it could be that if Ghastly has Lick, Confuse Ray, and Nightshade, and they're all Ghost-type moves, it can't really determine... Like, they're all the same type, so it's irrelevant whether it's the super effective move or not. Come to think of it, Sand Attack... Was Sand Attack always a Ground-type move? Okay, so Sleepy's level 29, that means we're gonna switch to Charlie. So now Sand Attack is a Ground-type move, but it can affect Flying types. So, I mean, status moves, it doesn't really matter the type, except that Thunder Wave doesn't affect ground types. So, I don't know, I'm sensing a little bit of an inconsistency here. I don't know, I'm just talking myself in circles about the different battle mechanics and type effectivenesses and, like, exceptions to the type effectiveness rule. This whole episode, I need to come up with a title. Like, this whole episode is about type effectiveness. A bit of a thinking out loud about type effectiveness. Okay, Charlie's level 28 now. Let's swap Charlie to the front. Keeping my order pretty consistent, though. I always do this. Like, I have a lead Pokemon, in this case, Banana. And I always, like, swap him to the front before swapping to putting my next Pokemon up front. I know, a bit of a weird little tick I have, but for a while, like, when I would play through Pokemon games, this was more when I was a little bit younger, but for a while, the order of my team was of the utmost importance to me. I don't know why. Like, I was kind of... I kind of had an obsession with keeping that in order. Now less so, but it's still kind of a habit to have that one lead Pokemon, I mean usually my starter, and keep that one up front. Alright, so Charlie's doing a pretty good job here exterminating those ghosts. Key! Alrighty. You know, I hope we can dig to get out of Pokemon Tower, otherwise I'm just gonna cut the whole getting out of Pokemon Tower thing. Anyway, we're gonna fight this Channeler here. Oh yeah, this episode's already gone on pretty long. Yeah, I mean, I guess in retrospect I probably should have been cutting in between trainers. But honestly, these trainers, for the most part, are not that far apart from each other, so I wouldn't really be cutting out that much for each one. I mean, I know it adds up. But also, I would have to keep cutting off my train of thought and, you know, stop talking. Oh, no more room for items, great. Which I guess, depending on how you feel about that, maybe I should stop talking. Alright, this is a problem in that I think I legitimately can't get by if I don't, free up space here. Oh, I do have an escape rope that I can use. I should throw a great ball at something. Can I go the other way? I don't remember. I didn't think I could. Nope, I can't. So I literally have to pick up that item. So you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna try to catch this Ghastly. I'm gonna use a Great Ball. That is what I'm gonna do. I was just talking about the waste of PP, but I need to save item space, and I don't want to walk all the way back. Even if I make a cut, I don't want to actually have to do the walking all the way back. Come on, Charlie. Breakthrough. Use one more Ember. Darn it. Come on, just use one more Ember. Alright, good. Confuse no more. This should put it within range. Oh, we got a crit, too, and the burn. I mean, that kind of puts a timer on things, but really it doesn't matter if I do catch this thing or not. It doesn't really matter. All that matters is that I use up this Great Ball. So I am going to catch another Pokemon in this episode. Maybe I should have caught that Haunter after all, but that would have been a lot harder to catch with one Great Ball. Alright, let's see. What am I going to name this thing? Of course, the first thing that comes to mind is Casper, which is so passé. Who wants to name a ghost Casper anymore? I want to name you... Man, that's a funny sprite for a ghost when you think about it. There really weren't that many Pokemon sprite types, I guess. Let's call you... I want to call you... Wispy. I know, stupid name. Probably a stupid name, but hey, I'm not really gonna use this thing. I just really wanted to free up some space. One item slot to pick up whatever that item is. Because I didn't want to just toss... I mean, I could have just tossed the X accuracy or something. But if I did that, I would rather sell... those items, and I might as well put the Great Ball to use. Ooh, a rare candy, good. Alright, this is where the Marowak is. So I am gonna go ahead... Ooh, there's a Haunter! Could have tried to catch you, but like I said, again, probably would have been too tough to catch. So, I'm good. Alright, let's do this, and then put Bulby up front. Because we have a Marowak to fight. It is gonna be level 30, which is gonna be tough. Be gone, intruders. It's interesting how this is really the only case in a game of a ghost Pokemon that's actually the ghost of a dead Pokemon. Like, all the other ghost Pokemon are ghosts. And, you know, depending on their Pokedex entries, they might be ghosts of, well, dead children in Fantup's case, or a possessed... Yeah, it's not really super effective, it just says it is. Oh, that was another thing that I remembered from Generation 1, but it did do a lot, so I'd better just use a fresh water, just be safe. Anyway. So you have different ghost Pokemon that are said to be, like, the spirits of certain dead things, but this is... Why are you getting crits? Alright, we're gonna use one more. Gonna use one more fresh water, all this is not gonna get us back up to full. I mean, this thing's level 30, so it is scary. It's gonna leer us. That is actually probably terrible. We did outspeed it, though, didn't we? I forget. Let's go Vine Whip. We did outspeed it. Okay, it's not that fast, I guess. And Vine Whip. Vine Whip is just too weak of an attack, unfortunately. So we're down 2 defense, so I think we're in range for a Bone Club to knock us out. If we just had one more turn to poison it, though... Okay, if we can survive, Leech Seed is gonna take it out. We just barely survived. That did about as much as a crit, which makes sense. But Leech Seed is not going to take it out. Wait, we're faster than it, right? Come on, Cut. Okay. I took a risk there. Cut, I think, is already not 100% accurate, and there was always a chance that it could have missed. Alright, anyway. Time to focus. Let's go ahead. Next we have Team Rocket to fight against, so I don't know exactly what Pokemon we're going to face, but just in case, I'm going to heal Bulby, in case we need to use them. I think we're going to lead with Banana? Now let's lead with Charlie again. I was going to lead with Banana because I have a feeling there's going to be some Zubat and Golbat. It's probably going to be some Raticate too, but I'm thinking in case we run into like coughing and stuff. Oh wait. Do we fight Jesse and James? Because I was thinking, because like usually we fight, yeah, I think they replaced all the Team Rocket grunts with Jesse and James. Yeah, stop right there! Really don't know which one's talking, but... Grandpa here wanted to complain, so we're stealing him so we're setting him straight. We're stealing him. You're just stealing old people. So render yourself invisible or prepare to fight. Meowth, that's right. Alright, here we go. Fighting Jesse and James. Team Rocket. They're leading with Meowth this time, which they don't usually do. They usually save him for the end. I'm gonna save Charlie, as a matter of fact. We're gonna, you know what, we're gonna send out Shades. You know what, I think I did this last time and it wasn't as good of an idea as I thought it was. Because we're slow, Meowth is fast and gets crits. That didn't do a lot though, so maybe we'll be okay. It's gonna go for Growl, which is not that bad. One problem I have with Meowth's sprite in yellow is that I guess he's supposed to look like his arms are crossed, but something about it just doesn't, like, I mean, there's not enough pixels, so it makes it look like he has no hands, like his hands just disintegrate into nothingness. But okay, it looks like we're actually handling this Meowth pretty darn well, that darn Meowth. Alright, so now we have Arbok. Oh yeah, this is going to be the first time we see Team Rocket's Pokemon evolved. So we have Arbok. We're going to go ahead and try for a dig. This might not actually, Charlie might actually have a hard time against these guys. But we're going to try. We are faster, which is good. Alright, that was pretty darn good. Now, I'm afraid of trying to use Ember because I don't think that Ember will do enough, even though Ember is Stab. I don't know, Dig is just so powerful because it's base 100 in this game, plus super effective. And we're at level 29. Now, the question is, do I want to... Weezing's more physically defensive, so I'm going to go into Sleepy for this one. Yeah, I think that'll be better. Although, both of our Pokemon are about... both of our choices between Sleepy and Charlie were only at about, like, 60% health, so this thing could blow up on us. But, okay. He's not gonna blow up on us, so this next Confusion should take it out. Actually, how many more... would a Mega Punch... Mega Punch better take it out. Oh man, just barely. It's okay though, it's not gonna explode. Because I'm trying to conserve Confusion PP. It was risky anyway, because Mega Punch could have missed, but we're okay. You will regret this! Looks like Team Rocket's blasting off again! Ding! Okay, that's that. Let's talk to Mr. Fuji. Hey, you came to save me? Thank you, but I came here of my own free will. I came to calm the soul of Cubone's mother. I think Marowak's spirit has gone to the afterlife. Yeah, apparently all you had to do was beat it in a Pokemon battle. I must thank you for your kind concern. Follow me to my home, Pokemon House, at the foot of this tower. Oh yeah, we get teleported there. So never mind, we don't have to worry about digging or escape roping. Ash, your Pokédex quest may fail without love for your Pokemon. I think this may help in your quest. You must make room. Oh yeah, right, we have to make room. Well, this is as good a time as any, because I have been meaning to sell. There are a couple of items, TM2, and then this other thing. Let's sell... Oh yeah, TM2, and I think I wanted to sell this, this nugget, of course, and then that X accuracy. And then I want to deposit rare candy, lift key. I could probably deposit the Sylph Scope. I mean, I'm probably going to go back to Pokemon Tower to use my free heal. But for that, I'll probably buy a couple of repels. Anyway, I mean, you can run from the ghost. It's not a big deal. The only reason that you can't progress without the Sylph Scope is, because you need to fight that Marowak. Unless, of course, you glitch it by using a Pokédoll, which I totally could have tried, but I wanted the experience for, fighting Marowak, so, you know. Alright, we have, I want to deposit the elixir for now to save it for later. We have some ethers, just in case we need them. Rare candy deposited. Let's deposit Sylph Scope. Yeah, I mean, again, I'll just get some repels for when I go to use that heal. Alright, so now let's go get the Poké Flute. This is the one, right? Yeah, the Name Raider is one of the other houses. Alright, here we go. Here we go. Ash, your Pokédex quest may fail. Pokédex quest may fail. We received the Poké Flute. Okay, but we've been at this for like about 30 minutes, which is plenty of time for an episode. I mean, I wanted to make it more like 20 minutes. I did not know about this. Pokemon Monthly Grand Prize Drawing. The application form is gone. It's been clipped out. Interesting. I don't remember that. Anyway. Well, let me buy some... Do I need to buy some more revives? Am I good? I can just buy some more fresh waters later. I have 5 revives. That's probably okay. Alright, so I think in the next episode, let's go ahead and... Well, we have Charlie up front. Alright, so in the next episode, we're gonna go back to Celadon City and, do stuff. We're gonna go back to... Well, let's go back to Celadon City right this second, actually. Because there is one more thing I want to do. I want to see if we can go... Now that we can pass through Saffron City, I want to see if we can go to Mr. Psychic's house and get the TM for Psychic. Now, there is, like, there is the question of, should I wait until Hypno learns Psychic naturally? But why would I do that when I could just teach it now? What I mean is this is going to help, Well, let's see. I wanted to use this so that I could have another option for when the PP for Confusion gets low. And also this could help against the against Erica's Pokemon. The question is, Hypnosis. Do I keep Hypnosis, or do I stay with those 2 normal type moves, which would be good for Sabrina's gym? Although, to be honest... Yeah, having 4 attacking moves is just better for training. Although having a sleep-inducing move is good as well. Oh geez, I don't know. I wanted to get this TM, and now I'm not even so sure if I want to use it. Well, how about this? I'll leave this on a cliffhanger. We're just gonna finish the way over to Celadon City, and you can just tell me, dear viewer. Although I might end up recording the next episode before this one goes up. But I'll give you a chance. I think I'll have time. I think I won't necessarily, I'll save time between when this goes up and when I record the next episode. Maybe. I don't know. Let me know what you think. Wait, should I get rid of Hypnosis? Should I get rid of Headbutt on Sleepy? Should I just wait until I learn Psychic naturally? Up to you. Except I think I'm probably gonna get rid of Hypnosis, but I want you to tell me your opinion in the comments. Anyway, guys, this episode has gone on a little bit too long already, so I want to thank you guys for watching. If you liked this video, go ahead and leave a like. Also, leave a comment, of course, with your suggestions for what I should do with the TM for Psychic, as well as other things as well. Also, subscribe if you haven't already, because I really do appreciate it. Also, as you know, if you want to follow me on social media, like my page on Facebook, or follow me on Twitter, the links are in the description. Now I'm going to get out of here, guys, so thank you so much for watching, and I will see you on the next episode of my limited heal run of Pokemon Yellow.